how to make them something, something, like it was nothing. Ooh, some magic, baby. Ooh, you know you drive me crazy. Ooh, you give me peace of mind. Ooh, let me tell you why. You make it easy, say, to take it easy, say, feel so easy, say, easy to love, easy. You make it easy, say, to take it easy, say, feel so easy, say, easy to love. You make it easy. You make it easy. You make it easy.
WBGX.
You are listening to the most dangerous show in the morning. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Maze Jackson. Maze Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
For Ruthie Moore, for Todd Stroger, I am the host of the Maze Jackson Show, asking every single day, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them Maze said, Mayor Lightfoot, man, we ain't accepting that. We ain't accepting that. Let's go. Yeah. Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts. Man, Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case. He was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover-up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happened in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you can put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gonna sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to send it. We need some different players in the game to handle business. So many shady characters like Madigan and Blago. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA gets spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Let us give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And I'm concealed carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Wake up, Chicago. Wake up, world. This is the Mace Jackson Show. I am still recovering from the weekend. If you cannot tell, I did the thing. You can hear it in my voice. That is not because I did not sleep. That is because I sang to my heart's content. And I just need to say, whoever thought that Charlie Wilson should go in front of Jodeci was clearly older. Because, anyway, y'all are looking at me like, what? Who? I don't even know. Who's Jodeci? He's the addition. And Charlie Wilson, y'all probably like, is that the dude with Snoop?
No, it's Uncle Charlie.
See, there you go. He was Charlie before he was Uncle Charlie. See, that's the Snoop rendition. That's the Snoop version. The Snoop, I played my mama's records and brought this man back.
Only thing new about Charlie Wilson was them skinny jeans he had on. But that's okay. We're going to talk about all of that a little bit later. Look, y'all, this is the Mace Jackson Show. I am your host, Mace Jackson, on a Monday, March 7th. In case you wake up, the silent killer was there. It was some snow on the ground. You know, snow, you can't hear it. So you wake up and you walk out the door and you're like, wait a minute. Was it 67? Was it set? No, I actually think my thermometer in my car read 73 as I was traveling down the Dan Ryan on Saturday. And here it is snowing today. I mean, literally from the New Edition concert, I didn't even wear a coat. I walked back home. No coat. Because if it is love. But a lot of them could not stand the rain. Because a lot of people Tennille got rained on. She got her hair done, fresh did, and then showed up late and got rained on the way in. You know how everybody's trying to look fresh? If you didn't get that. Anyway, I'm going to stop. We're going to talk about all of that a little bit later. This is the Mace Jackson Show. I'm your host, Mace Jackson. Got my girl, Ruthie Moore.
What?
Uh-oh, Ruthie might have been at the concert or somewhere, Riis.
No, I wasn't at the concert.
She was somewhere. She got a neck wrap.
I was not at the Soul Train Awards.
She got a neck wrap on.
It's snowing.
It's not. That's fake snow.
Psh, you always.
Ruthie, wait, did you go? Was
snow.
you in the islands or something?
I
you didn't have Dexter back.
I wish.
Okay.
Because when the snow hit the ground, I gotta get out of town.
Lord have mercy. Did you rhyme? Did you practice that? When the snow hit the ground, I gotta get out of town.
Yes. Really, I hope this is the last one, though.
I don't think it's the last one. I think we got to get a good May snow.
Nah.
It's going to be a snow in May.
What?
Yeah.
Why would you claim that like that?
Because you know, it's like you want to be the Mastradamus, right? You got bet big. Bet big. If it's snow in May, y'all going to be like,
May said. I'm saying, what's the lottery numbers?
That one never works. That one never works. I tried it a couple times. You know how you be going to the lottery like, I'm about to win this. And be like, sucker.
You ever won on the scratch off?
Yes, and I had to stop because I won $10 and then spent like $200 trying to win another 10. I was like, wait a minute. That's an addictive thing, and you could just start doing it. And you'd be like, and then I promise you, I could probably do the scratch, not even if it was for winning, just the whole finding out what's behind. You could be like, you won a piece of popcorn. I'd be like, yes, because it's the fun of just the mysterious scratch off.
They make coloring pages like that.
What?
You can buy them on Amazon.
You could buy everything on Amazon. You probably could get you a Ukrainian on Amazon right now. You probably could. Like, I bet you somebody. I'm saying, I bet if you was like, would you like to leave in a box right now and not a coffin? Would you like a new husband? Start all over in America?
Prime eligible?
Hey, yeah, man. 2 days. Well, coming from Ukraine now, it's a little shipping. It's in the, what you call it? What you call that chain?
Supply chain.
And there's a little jam up in the supply chain, so maybe 2 weeks. Hey, man, this Ukrainian thing is kind of off the chain. With did you see they saying they getting neo-Nazis? They going to get the Nazis out. Is that like propaganda?
You know, I researched that because I couldn't quite figure out.
Because Zelensky's Jewish, though.
But what I actually found out was, so you know that Putin and them helped defeat the Nazis, right? Like during the war. Like they lost a whole lot of like soldiers and stuff. So they like credit themselves with like defeating the Nazis. So I said, okay, that makes sense. But like if you fast forward, there's this during I don't want to call it the uprisings in Ukraine, but like during the uprisings in Ukraine, there was like this neo-Nazi group, like this white supremacist neo-Nazi group that was like boots on the ground. We gonna be it kind of coincides with some of the movements in America with when they was marching with the tiki torches.
Okay.
Like it's a certain group, right? And so that's why Putin is saying we going to fight the neo-Nazis, because there was some neo-Nazi groups that was, kind of helping
as an
to
excuse.
I mean, it's actually quite complex and quite interesting because he ain't wrong.
So why don't you do this?
But he ain't right.
Save it at the top of 8 o'clock.
I ain't even got nothing else.
That's why I was
all
telling you
got.
to
I
save
just
it.
Googled that and I was like,
That's why I was like, save it, because you're going to do it all over again at 8 o'clock.
oh,
It's like, hey man, this Ukrainian thing though.
it's a lot.
And I just got to say one more time, they're super bogus on how they're playing the black people. And then they covered, look, then I went out to go get some food from Soleil on Friday again. I'm addicted. Anyway, I went to go get some food from Soleil. When I came back, Carrie was like, they got the black men on the news saying we can't get out while they showing Ukrainian men stay in the fight. Well, the reality is it's the black women that they snatching off the trains with their kids and their babies. Show the real story. Like, tell the real story. Finally, did you see Laura Washington in the Sun-Times today said that racism is clearly playing a role in the Ukrainian crisis too. And I just think it's so amazing how in the midst of all of this, Ruthie, like how the press can just completely ignore. Like, it's why you're glad that you got social media. I would have never even known there was no black people in Ukraine. So it's very easy to downplay and play that off until you see them getting snatched off the train with babies in arm. Just goes to like, and let me say this, because I know that we got this big ADOS thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that ADOS means that them ain't our cousins. I don't think that we don't see or empathize. We recognize they are the Carltons of Bel Air, right? Like they the funny acting cousins from California. Now, they still cousins nonetheless. And I don't think that if you were in Ukraine as a black American, ADOS straight up, you would be getting treated any differently at this point in Ukraine. And I don't even know if your passport would help you till you got to the embassy. Oh, well, you could get to the embassy, though.
I don't know, Maze. My passport.
You're like, let me get to the embassy. Oh, hold on, wait. Not if they make citizenship not count. You think you could get you a passport from Mexico?
Yes.
Claim dual citizenship?
Yes.
When? How?
Once
you move over there? Did you claim some ancestral ties? You mestizos?
I mean, you know, black people got Native American.
I said Mexican.
Now you know Native American, Aztec, all that kind of got a little ties together.
I thought the Mexicans was the. Wait.
They kind of like the same. Look just alike. The indigenous people.
Okay. I don't know. You have to figure that out. It's black people. I think black people are the foundation of everything, everywhere.
What you think about Candace Parker? I mean, not Candace Parker, but the
Brittany
WNBA
Griner.
play. Yeah.
We saving that for top of. Is that on there? Is that on these papers?
Oh, I didn't even look.
That's for
the
the
real.
DC report too. That's crazy. Y'all heard about Brittany Griner? Did you hear about that, Riis? Brittany Griner is locked up in Russian prison, or not prison. She's being detained in Russia for bringing vape marijuana cartridges, flying with them, which is why my cousin, as I have always told people, I do not fly with. My cousin has always told people never fly with any product in or out of a foreign country. Now, your logic could tell you how they gonna prove it, especially in a vape. But the issue is, how do you prove it if they say you did it? Right? Like if she say prove it, you already know it's bogus. So if they do actually prove it, you stuck. And Russia right now, I mean, the imagination, you would never think that the WNBA All-Star, MVP, world-renowned player, as much as you can be that for playing women's basketball. Because I don't know if that's really like a really... Well, anyway, I'll leave that be. Anyway, I can't believe she's locked up and they won't let her go. She's been there 2 weeks. Where's the diplomacy? They like, oh, y'all wanna send. I know she is watching this Ukraine thing, and every time Joe Biden talks, she be like, damn, damn. We gonna see Brittany Griner on a video talking about the United States is the most. How do they get her out? We gonna talk about that. And should she be above? I mean, if it's illegal in Russia to transport, it's like, did she rely on her celebrity to get her through that? Or she just like, you ain't gonna get caught? Regardless, I think it's kind of crazy that she's stuck over there. And we're gonna talk about that. But there is a lesson to be learned here.
Get out.
Huh?
Leave. Extract yourself when stuff start popping off. You might have to sacrifice that meal.
I'm saying, how about this?
You...
How about this? Or you could just throw the cartridges away and don't get on the plane. If you know it's popping off, the least you could do is not put the cartridges in the bag.
She was coming into the country, or was she trying to leave?
She was, regardless.
It matters though, because she was trying to leave.
If you're in Russia and it's illegal,
and
you're an American,
okay, and it's, if I transport it over a state line, it's illegal too.
Okay, badass. We tell her that while she's sitting over in Russia.
She gonna get out.
How you think she been kicking it these last 2 weeks? Like, damn. She like, look at you. This is how y'all get in trouble, right? Like, if it is Riis, okay, be the logic here. Be the logic here. Please show me that millennials have some sense. You are in Russia. Russia. You know it's illegal to transport cannabis in any form or format. You might even say to yourself, how they gonna prove it? But Riis, do you transport cannabis in Russia on a plane?
If I'm leaving there, no. I smoke everything that I got. Okay?
It matters, coming and going.
But
You would fly in Russia. You wouldn't take a car. Like, I'd take a car. But in Russia, Joe, you're going to have to give me a contact somewhere on the land when I get down. I'm not getting on no plane. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I've not in Russia, but I flew out of state with
Russia. I'm not talking about I'm not. Bro, you can get out and go home.
I'm not even going to Russia ever. Hey, you know how you say you got that dream? It's certain places I just won't go because of our history with them. It's just, I'm never going to Russia.
No, but her relationship with Russia is different. She getting paid in Russia.
Right. We see how different
they love her in Russia.
They love her
how
in
much?
Russia. Yeah, keep going.
Looks like they loved OJ.
Keep going.
Go ahead. I mean, where she at? How much did she love her? I bet she's staying in a nice palace cell.
Right. They love us so much. They said we don't want you to go nowhere.
This just because of the military operation. You know how many times she done brought probably cartridges with her?
Guess what?
To Russia. How many years she been playing over there?
She gonna learn today. I'm just saying. If there's conflict, okay, so I'll give you maybe you're flying state to state, but if I'm flying, nah, Joe, I ain't testing it. I'm not. I know people. I told you my cousin has tested it in the United States. But he is a United States citizen. He ain't testing it in Russia. He just not testing it in Russia. Just like he ain't testing it in Jamaica. He ain't testing it in, he'll test it all over these great United States. But he will not be testing in a foreign country because he go to lick. If by chance, right? Let's just say if by chance in the case of Brittany, what if she had to spend 2 weeks in the Russian county? In Moscow County Jail for 2 weeks for them vapes. Worth it? Just saying. Not worth it. I'm just saying. Not, and we talking smack. And we shipping bombs to their enemy.
I think she underestimated the political nature.
Exactly.
And that's really what happened. It probably wasn't the right time to be going to Russia as an American citizen, even if they paying you a bag to come hoop.
And if you do, don't fly with cannabis. Don't give them no, sir. All right. It's the Mace Jackson Show. Riis, I didn't even say what's up to you this morning. Did I ask you how you doing? Ruthie, how you doing today, though? I didn't even ask you how you doing. All right, good stuff, good stuff. I forgot we got caught up in your neck ring. So DJ Riis the ruler on the ones and twos. How you feeling this morning, man?
You know, I'm blessed by the best. You already know the rest. How y'all doing after today?
Wait, after today? We ain't even we just started
How
today.
y'all doing out there today?
Oh, I thought you said after today. We good, man. Riis, I'm good. I think the people's good when they on. Hey, y'all, this is a light snow. You got to get out just maybe like 3 minutes early if you got to park your car outside. This parking the car outside and scraping the snow off is for the birds. It's the worst. It is absolutely the worst. It throws like 6 extra minutes to walk to the car. It's just crazy.
You got to walk outside to get to your car?
Yes. You know, I got to go put the other car in the other garage and then just be like, it's that Uber back. Yeah. Anyway. All right, we got Riis, Ruthie, and Maze in the building. How about we do this? How about we get the soul plane up to 60,000 feet? That's right. We are up, and away. It is the Maze Jackson Show. So we, Ruthie, do you know what today is?
An anniversary of some sort.
No, it's Petition Filing Day. Petition Filing Day. Do you know what today? Ruthie, this used to be the day of, like, I used to look forward to this day. Mm-hmm. Because it was often the beginning of the season of death. It was the beginning of the dark side of Illinois politics. So today, right now, probably at the Cook County building, I don't even know because we got all these new candidates and stuff and the newfangled way elections is running. I don't even know if everybody is down there today. But usually, Ruthie, there's a line of people starts forming at about 3 a.m. the night before today. I've been in that line before. Matter of fact, I was in that line in 2007 with Karen Norrington Reeves. We stood in line together as we waited to file our petitions for nomination. I was running for alderman of the 18th ward. She was running for alderman of the 6th ward. By the time I filed my petitions, got home, and got to look online, Ruthie, I had already been challenged.
That quick?
Because I had filed the wrong form as given to me by my lawyer, who, unbeknownst to me, was also working for Mayor Daley. So the dark side that I practiced was practiced upon me. Killed in the cradle. But it is today that process begins. Ruthie, this is actually the first time that I've been involved in a campaign where they are not filing on the first day. But it's because of the we're going to talk about it, the overwhelming number of people who are determined to participate. But it's crazy. So today, Ruthie, it kicks off the season, the 7th through the 14th. But today, there's probably a line forming at 69 West Washington. If anybody is out there at 69 West Washington, Riis, let's have the phone lines opened up. I want to talk to people. If you are a candidate, if you are in line, if you got the Maze Jackson Show down there, or if you walking around and you headed down there before 9 o'clock today, call us because we want to know if you are turning in your petitions today or if you are looking for any specific candidate. It's so much going on. Now, Ruthie, at 7:30 today, I'm going to tell you and the rest of Black Chicago why you must join the Black People First Party. Why it is imperative. Why I now believe way more. Let me say this. I believe in the power of what we can do. And I'm going to tell you why. And if you are a member of the Black People First Party, at 7:30 you should tune in. But if you're not and you're wondering why you should, tune in at 7:30. Because Ruthie, numbers, remember I told you about counting?
Mm-hmm.
And I've always said this is about a game of numbers.
Addition and subtraction.
Addition and multiplication.
Addition and multiplication.
Right. Division and subtraction. When you're starting to do that, then you losing. But when you add and multiply, that's when you winning. I don't even know what to, man. I feel like Rambo in this bad boy. Everything okay? You be moving around. You be.
Oh no, I got your base. I just want to make sure that your computer stuff was charging. That's why.
Yeah, I know. I came in here this morning and all my stuff was jacked up.
It was just one thing.
No, right, but if I was trying to charge my stuff, right? So I'm sitting here and I got the iPad goes off because it ain't I'm plugged into this.
Right. Need the juice, right?
Yeah,
so
right.
I peeped it though. I peeped it. I'm like, let me make sure that the show don't. And then he be like, y'all, Riis the end of the show for y'all. He got mad and turned the show.
He turned off the show. Let me tell y'all, it's gonna be a great. I am a believer in the Black People First Party, like a full-time believer. Unbelievable, and I'm gonna tell you why it is so important for you to join us this go round. Did you see Kim Fox? Ruthie she spoke to the I want to say the University Club about her not being willing to turn back on criminal justice reform, and that she argues that she's not tough on crime. You know what I've been noticing again? Those Kim Fox signs, those handwritten copies. Mm-hmm. I've been seeing them all over again. Like, I really feel like
somebody dedicated.
I mean, they've been at it for years. And it's like, it'd be straight. Like, I was on Roosevelt the other day, and I was just like, good God.
Yeah.
Somebody, like, we need to find that car.
Straight up. I'm actually surprised they ain't got hit with a few vandalism charges.
They should get hit with something else. I'm just saying. They should. It's the Maze Jackson Show. Not that I'm advocating for anything. Ruthie, how much money do you think Illinoisans spend per second on sports betting?
Per second?
Per second.
Illinois, $100,000.
Per second? No. It's $156 per second is spent in Illinois on sports betting. How much money do you think that makes? $8.9 billion. Guess how much Black people got of that?
Is that zero?
Zero. And y'all, and all these people I'm just telling y'all, $8.9 billion industry. And Ruthie, they were celebrating this weekend. Because you know what's happened? They celebrated in Springfield passing a law that made it easier to do online sports betting just in time for what? March Madness. So they're going to make, so just think, last year they could not bet on March Madness. So 8.9 billion. Can you imagine what they're going to spend on March Madness this month? So with nobody Black participating in the state of Illinois, we just made it easier for wealth to be created for white folks. Wealth has been re-legislated again, and everybody is walking around here and ain't nobody. Y'all still taking selfies? Y'all still taking pictures? Did you ask anybody? I mean, I just want to understand when you all are doing these commercials, when they come to you, what is the question that you ask? And maybe it's not what's in it for the Black people. What? On petition nomination day, on petition filing day, I want today for us to talk about this and what this really means. And as these people submit these petitions, what are they going to be saying to you in the face of, like, what does Tony Preckwinkle say to you about the $8.9 billion as the most powerful black elected official supposedly in Cook County? How has she leveraged her black power to make sure that we're getting a piece of that? What does JB Juliana say when they come to your neighborhood and they say, we did cannabis, we did gaming, and apparently, as I told you, healthcare, because we just saw last week that apparently JB's company invested in healthcare. Right? Not tripping. Wealth is legislated, though. Where's our wealth legislated? We got to talk about it. All right. Did you see that they're going to be using the recovery funds for bilingual grants to get teachers to be up to speed on becoming bilingual? They'll give you a grant using Recovery Act funds so that they can advance the bilingual teaching program. So they want to get teachers. They want to pay money to get teachers certified as bilingual teachers. What they teach? What's they teaching in the black neighborhoods? Ebonics. What's our bilingualism?
Pig Latin.
No.
Ain't this a itch bay? Just telling y'all. It's kind of crazy. I didn't even tell y'all what I did this weekend. So, look, we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to tell you about what we did this weekend. Plus, then we're going to find out. Open up the phone lines, Riis, because we got to find out. Has New Edition surpassed the Temptations? It's the Maze Jack. You know that ought to get our seniors woke up, especially at 6:32. So we're going to talk about it all when we come back. It's the Maze Jackson Show.
The Maze Jackson Show will be back after this break. Maze Jackson.
Uh-oh, what's in it for the black people?
I want to know, is there an offensive black people list? Who manages it, and do black people have to honor it?
Maze. You're Uncle Tom. That's why you're an offensive. And the reason why you're Uncle Tom is the real story of Uncle Tom. How he worked for his freedom, and then the slave master reneged on him and wouldn't let him get his freedom. So you know what he did? He left. You're messing with the church's money. You were smart enough to work your way off, so you offended the white folks, and then you offended the black folks because your ass left, and because they wouldn't. And who manages the left? It's both black folks and white folks, because if you see in that situation, the black folks is just as mad as the white slave owner that Uncle Tom left.
What happens if you say that and someone gets offended?
You ran off the plantation, brother. That's why you're offensive. That's all I got, brother. Keep being offensive.
Thank you.
Maze Jackson. And now, traffic and weather.
Yo, who said devotion has to be sad? Yo, check this out. The Lord is my shepherd, and I want. He's making me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. God's gonna turn it around.
Come all the way with me.
Good morning. What's in it for the Black People Media family? The time is now 6:39 a.m. and I'm Riis the Ruler with your Chicagoland area traffic and weather report. As we head over to the Kennedy, O'Hare to the Loop is 27 minutes. Outbound to O'Hare will be 23. On the Edens, Deerfield to the Exchange, 33 minutes. Exchange to Deerfield will be 29. Eisenhower inbound, Thorndale to the Loop, there's an accident, so it's 51 minutes. Back out to Thorndale is just 32 minutes. On the Stevenson, I-355 to the Dan Ryan will be 40 minutes, outbound 32, while the Bishop Ford is 37 minutes from I-80 to the Dan Ryan and 32 minutes to I-80. The Dan Ryan, 17 minutes to the Loop, 12 minutes to 95th. On DuSable, Lakeshore Drive South, 55th to Jackson and back will be 7 minutes, but north, Randolph to Bryn Mawr will be 8, Bryn Mawr to Randolph will be 10. Today's weather, it is currently 37 degrees and snowing. Expect snow to the early afternoons with a high of 37 today and a low of 28. I'm Riis the Ruler. I'm blessed by the best, and here is God's going to turn around on the Maze Jackson Show.
Back to glory. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come all the way with me. Don't leave me now. Come all the way with me. Oh, please. God's gonna turn it around. God's gonna turn it around. God's gonna turn it around.
You are listening to the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my man DJ Riis the Rule on the ones and twos. Plus my girl Ruthie Moore with the neck wrap. She got the neck ring on.
It's snowing, Maze.
Ruthie, what snow go down in your jacket, neck, coat?
It like might. It we saw it blowing. It was like rain. What you call rain and snow mixed together?
Nothing. Okay.
Strain.
Hey.
Strain. It was raining. What? Let's see.
That was a drizzle out there.
Snowing and raining.
A drizzle.
Raining and snowing and raining. Look, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my man, Riis the Ruler. Got my girl, Ruthie Moore, in the building. And we are doing our thing on this Monday the 7th. Now, let me tell y'all what. Thank you to everybody from WBGX 1570 AM who joins us every day, Monday through Friday from 6:30 to 8 a.m. That's right. The Saints get here from 6:30. They stay till 8. And they check us out on WBGX 1570 AM. Or you can also get us on the TuneIn app. Right? Don't forget that either. Now, if you are a sinner, you probably get here at 6 o'clock and stay all the way till 9. And you probably check us out on Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Now stay tuned. The Maze Jackson page app is coming. It's coming. It's in development. Then y'all gonna be like, well, we can't find them. Be like, go to that. It's gonna be a message that says, are you looking for Maze? He's on the app now. Get it. For only doop a month. I don't know how much that number is yet. Doop a month. Cause I feel like, you know, I woke up this morning feeling a little swaggy. Like, real talk, the Black People First Party, y'all have reinvigorated me. I woke up this morning like swaggy. Like swaggy. Like, oh, really? Like, let me count that again. I felt like Miss Ruppel in 4th grade. This can't be real. There's no. All right, I'm gonna stop though. I'm gonna tell y'all at 7:30 though, because I'm talking smack. I'm not gonna talk smack because I'll get in trouble. But we do need to talk at 6:30. Why it's imperative that you join the Black People First party. Ruthie, I didn't tell you what I did this weekend. What'd you do this weekend? You know, you be sneaking. You don't be telling nobody
exactly.
Nothing. I be like, you go to Ruthie. Ruthie joint be like, her page be white. It be like Ruthie Moore profile. You got to go to Asia.
That is
you got
wild
to go to
me
Asia
to be like, ooh, let me post what I did over the weekend.
Then you got to see. Do you want to know what Ruthie did? You got to look in the corner of Asia photos, right?
Telling her, don't post me.
She don't. But you be like,
it
be like, I see your I see a little finger. You be like, your little pinky finger be in there. We be like, all right, Ruthie. We see the dog more than we see the dog more than we see you.
Good.
All right, Ruthie, you did do something. You came to the Black People First.
Oh yeah, I've been doing that for a while.
I don't like how you said that.
I don't even feel like that is the weekend. Oh my goodness.
Hey man,
I forgot. That's precisely what I did. That was nice. That's always like a family reunion.
It really is. We got to get some food in that bad boy, right?
No. I'm the sergeant at arms. The meeting must end when the meeting must end.
Right, but then we
no
have
food and fellowship.
Yes, post. It's like you got to feed the troops. And we got March Madness coming up. We at the TP. Shoot, after they go do that hard work. Go Illini! Shout out to the Fighting Illini, who are the Big Ten regular season champs. Go ILL. I. Shout out to the Ramblers. Y'all suck, though. They made it to the tournament, too. Riis, Ruthie, I did not see y'all on Saturday night. I saw you, Ruthie, on Saturday at the Black People First meeting, where, once again, they stunted, but we'll talk about that at 7:30. But, Ruthie, what I noticed was that there was a buzz in Chicago this weekend. Like, if you were 40 plus, there was like a low rumbling excitement that built to a crescendo as you saw all of the cars descend upon the United Center for what had to be the COVID coming out of Black Chicago. It was the culture tour.
The culture tour.
They did it. They created the culture. They were part of the creation of the culture. And so, Ruthie, on Saturday night, as the spotlights beamed, and we all reminisced about our youthful days when we were maybe 100 pounds lighter, a little bit slimmer, a lot less gray, when we were planning on making the kids. Perhaps some of us even made kids off of the music that we were hearing. Ruthie, it was Jodeci, Charlie Wilson, and New Edition. They all descended this weekend at the United Center. And I must tell you, I felt good. It felt good, Ruthie. And we're going to talk about it in a little bit. But they had the concert a little bit out of order. I think it should have been Charlie Wilson should have been the opening act. Then Jodeci. Then New Edition. But that's a whole nother story. So that's what I did on Saturday night. Kicked it. Tyrone Muhammad was up in there trying to be Charlie. He thought he was Charlie Wilson. I was like, Ty, how you big muscle head trying to be Charlie Wilson singing? You should have seen them down there. They was down there singing in a row, singing all the songs. I was like, I should have took a video. Then they would have blew his image though. But so we had a great time. Shout out to everybody who kicked it with us in the skybox. Thank you to everybody thank you to Madam President for the creative idea of having that fundraiser. That was actually a fundraiser where you felt like your money was worthwhile. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to a fundraiser, you write a check for $500, you'd be like, and I only get 2 drink tickets? Man. And then Sunday, Ruthie, thank you for the Bourbonnais play. Hey, y'all. Ruthie Ruthie was in charge of the coordination of the food for my mom's 77th birthday, which we celebrated yesterday at her church. And I'm not going to talk about my mom's church. My mom go to the same church. My mom like churches with 16 people in the total.
Good.
I'd be like,
keep it light, keep it small.
It's like you move, you got to go outside. You got to go to the bathroom and you got to walk past everybody in the church.
The un-mega.
It is the anti-mega. It is the mini. Anyway, Ruthie. Yesterday we celebrated my mom's 77th birthday. My sister, and okay, so y'all check this out. This is the funniest thing. So I saw Tennille. We were all kicking it Saturday night at the New Edition concert. We all in the skybox. We kicking it. We having a great time. Great time. I mean, great time. Nice little. They had a little margarita bar up in there. They had a Moscow Mule bar up in there. Then we went down to the Kettle One Club and had a couple drinks down there because we had like a little intermission kick it session. And I met my cool sister. Right? Like I met my sister cool. She had on her cool glasses with the big face, with the gold on them and everything. I was like, is this Cool Tennille? I didn't know about Cool Tennille. So Cool Tennille has like the cool gym shoes and the cool, and I'm looking like, so Ruthie, I gotta tell you, but she got rained on on Saturday night. So she had it all under control still. But Sunday I saw her at church and she was church Tennille. So she had on a church dress. And she reminded me of my sister when we used to have to go to church and my mom would have to press her hair in the morning, right? So Church Tennille is working with the catering company. Ruthie, who was the catering company? Tell us their name one more time.
Brandy V Catering.
Brandy V Catering. Shout out to Brandy V Catering. They put it down. Everybody was eating up. That meatloaf was off the chain. Italian chicken, salad. And it was funny because it was like my mom's birthday wish was that we all came out there. Now Tennille did all the work. But as me being the favorite, as my mom announced at the party yesterday, I tried to sit down. I was like, do you need me to help? Because I had to go to church. And, at the church that she go to, you got to sit. Like, if you sit in the front row or the second row, it's like 1 or 2 rows, but you like this close from the preacher. So I was like, is there anything I could do? Tennille's like, nope, I got it all. So we had to sit. Like, I felt like the preacher might have spit on me a couple times. Right, and then
he was anointed.
Right,
he was anointed.
Then the dude behind me was coughing, and I was like, and but I'm trying not. My mom is just in all her glory because the family is at the church, so I ain't tripping. My son is looking at me like, Dad, and I was like, boy, if you don't be quiet, I had to do this 6 days a week, but see, you had to do it one day. So he's a good sport. Like he loves his grandma, so he's like, when I sent out the text, he was like, yes, I'll be there, I'm ready. But my daughter came, right? So my daughter came with Jersey. So now it's me, Tennille, and my daughter. And my daughter had just picked up my granddaughter, so she had a night out too. So all of us are sitting in the church in the thing like, because everybody was out the night before, and I felt like it was mom's church revenge. Like, of course, the New Edition concert would be on the night before my mom's, right? And so, look, my daughter pulls up and she is like, Dad, I was out yesterday. I was like, and I was like, me too. And we was looking at our Tennille, and Boog was looking like, I did kind of stay up late last night. I had a pretty big tournament. But it was all like, and I was popping my son like because he was trying to nod, and it made me think of like the old days. But it was great for all of us to be sitting on the front row at the church. And then Jersey thinking, she was like, wait, did you say a candy table? Oh, hold on. Let me tell you. First, she ate all the salad dressing off the salad and then gave you back the salad.
So generous.
She'd be like,
so generous.
Don't nobody want that.
So generous.
But boy, when she found out about them suckers on that table, shout out to the carrot cake.
Ooh, I had carrot cake.
7. I ain't even take none because it was just like, how you be looking at something like, what I'm gonna do with this? Like it was a 7-layer. It was the carrot cake was this tall. Yeah. So Ruthie, thank you. Hey, and Ruthie, so check it out. Ruthie gave us the Bourbonnais plug. The catering was from Bourbonnais. So she came from Bourbonnais to Joliet where we was at the church.
815 love.
Hey, 815. Every time I get somebody your number, they be like, what is this? Like, where is 815? Like
815.
Man. 630. All right, it's the Mace Jackson Show. So that was my weekend. So y'all, let's Church Tennille. I saw Church Tennille. I saw Club Tennille, Concert Tennille on Saturday night, and less than 12 hours later, I saw Church Tennille, and it was just. I really, really wish I would have did a before and after. I really do. That would have been so funny. She would have killed me, but that would have been.
You would have been dead.
That would have been so.
You would have been laughing, but you would have been dead.
I'll be talking again next week.
Ooh, I'm a ghost.
Oh, Church Tennille. That was too funny. And to me, I mean, it's like it's funny. I just think of like church, how we used to have to go to, like, and it literally was like, except they got technology. Right? So, you can have a whole choir with like an iPad. So it was like I was like, where's the organ coming from?
Did you sing the songs?
No, I didn't sing the songs. I was very much like looking at the preacher, like
taking it in.
Hey man, they was praying for the Ukrainians, and I was sitting there saying to myself, "Did y'all see the video of the black Ukrainians?" Like I ain't even trying. But I was like, I did have to open my eyes during the prayer and be like, I close my eyes during the prayer though, because usually I'll be having my eyes open to see if the preacher keep his eyes open. Like I be trying to see if the preacher open his eyes or if he looking, because like when you ever been to church and the preacher say, "All right, everybody close your eyes, but if you need prayer, raise your hand." I be looking to see who. I be like, and I do it like one eye at a time. Like I be like, I be trying to look around, but I be looking to see. Now you told us to keep our eyes closed, so ain't nobody finna raise their hand. Anyway, yeah, I was back at church yesterday. And y'all gotta take the Bible off your iPhone, because it's too easy to be like, you know what, I'm gonna Candy Crush you for a minute. What you say? Isaiah said what? I was like, they was like, open up your Bibles. I was like, this is a perfect time to check my Facebook. But I was like, my mom came and sat by me, so I was like, we had to sit up straight. But it was great. My mom, yeah, man. It was like my mama was so happy to have a church birthday party. Like the simplest things be like, it was like my mom, that was my mom flex at the church. Like, I'm having a church dinner. And look at and it was like, and church people gonna eat. Now, Ruthie, I be mad though sometimes. Like, cause I feel like my mama the star. Right, like, and especially anyway, the Jackson in me is sometimes I had to put it in my pocket. I was like at the church, I was like, that's my mama chair. It's supposed to be, my mom is like super generous, so she'd be like, how many pieces you put in that bag? They was like, I gotta go sit over there. They told me to go sit over there. I had to go back into church. I did have a good time though. It was fun to see, like, it was really funny to watch all of us to be like, yes. It was really great to see my mom super happy to see us all at the church. So that was it. But I was like, Mom, it's too close. It's like, he's sitting in my lap. It's like, you got to get there early just so you don't have to sit in the front row. Right? Like, at the front row is like,
that's her spot though.
My mama she sit where the people in the white lady motherboard stuff clothes sit on. Okay. She got like the,
seats where they can see everybody.
What you doing? What you doing? All right, y'all. It is the Maze Jackson Show. That was what I did this weekend. But Ruthie, I was thinking about this weekend, and as I was walking around the culture tour, I didn't think that New Edition could actually sell out the United Center.
Was it sold out?
Was it sold out?
Oh, I guess that's a yes.
What?
It was Charlie Wilson.
You know what? Get out. So, first of all, let's talk about this. So my social, Riis, give me the big voice. I'm ready. Whenever you are. Okay, so I'll be ready, and then I'll keep talking until he's ready. Since it's the Riis the Ruler Show. Riis, let me know when you're ready, sir. You ready, sir? All right, whenever you're ready, I'll do what you tell me. Go ahead.
It's time for the social media question of the day.
Has New Edition surpassed the Temptations? Give us a call, 872-259-7474. Now, I'm going to say, Ruthie, I know that y'all like the Temptations, and I know Papa was a Rolling Stones, a big song. But I was thinking that as I was looking at the concert, as I was watching the concert, I definitely think New Edition was our generation's version of the Temptations. I think they fell in a time when there were no boy bands, like there were no male groups. And after having Four Tops, Temptations, that whole era, Smokey Robin and the Miracles, all the Drifters, the blah blah blahs, the Whispers, the Who Wops, the Woo Wop de Whams, the everybody's. Then there was a dry period in which New Edition occupied it. And I gotta say, they might have been the first hip hop R&B group, because they were the first R&B group that I saw combine rap and music and dancing. And I gotta tell you, even at the concert, and I know that there was more. Obviously, they were for the women of, like all the women had crushes, but I do feel like somewhere in the space, men in my era somewhere probably picked one of those guys and they were like one of those characters. And then as I pull up to the United Center and I look around, and it was funny because, I'm used to going to concerts where, first of all, it's blue out. Like it's blue, like as soon as you walk in the arena, you be like, contact. Then I also thought that every time I go to a concert, by the time it doesn't fill up until the headliner is there. That bad boy filled up when Jodeci got on, Charlie Wilson, and then New Edition. And when New Edition went on, I realized that they did not have they did not get to do the full extent of who they are. Right? Because I think out of New Edition, you see the birth of BBD. You saw start with Bobby Brown, BBD, Ralph Tresvant, and Johnny Gill. And then all of those had individual success as well as then collective success. And now if you think about it, they all are now still, they're on a NBA arena tour at 50. And I think that they could do that show probably until they're 65, 70, if they make it that long. Right? And so my question is, has New Edition, I don't know if they're bigger, but have they reached Temptations level status? Give us a call, 872-259-7474. I think like when you think about the Temptations audience, they're passing on. Right? They're like in that baby boomer era. They said the United Center was sold out. Now, maybe every seat wasn't occupied, and the sellout is, I think there's some technicalities. But I definitely felt like going to that concert was like my parents going to like a Motown review. And I really think that those icons that we saw from that era are really like, I think if you were to look at Puffy, you could compare him to Berry Gordy, without a doubt. He had a hit factor. He had a machine. He was grinding them out. He got worldwide. And I would say they might have sold more. But give us a call, 872-259-7474. Has New Edition reached Temptations status? Give us a call. Riis, you say we got callers on the line? Call, you on the Mace Jackson Show.
I'm not on it. I'll be in the middle of...
Hey, caller. Hey, caller. Caller. Hey, you in the middle of what? Caller. She was talking smack. All right, well, we got anybody else up there? Give us a call, 872-259-7474. Look, let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to ask that question. Plus, it's petition filing day. Is anybody that you know filing for petitions? Did you sign a petition for anybody? Wow. I really wish I could post pictures. Maybe Carrie can, because it's been, it's petition day. It's a lot.
Petition day. Right.
This was the day that the dark side. This is when this is when the freaks come out. The political freaks come out at night on petition day. It's the Mace Jackson Show. We'll be back.
The Mace Jackson Show will be back after this break. If you're a business professional, have you ever wanted to multitask on your way to an important meeting instead of navigating through traffic? Fellowship Fleet Limousine and Bus Company is your solution for chauffeured ground transportation. Our company provides sedans, SUVs, stretch limousines, vans, and buses for corporate travel, airport transfers, and group shuttles. If you're a corporate travel manager, individual business professional, event or meeting planner, relax. Let us take the wheel. Visit fellowshipfleet.com to book right now. Maze Jackson.
Caller, you on the Maze Jackson Show? What's up?
Hi, this is Katie. How are you?
Hey! Okay, hold on. I'm going to make an official nomination right now that we make Katie the new president of the phone club. Riis, can I get a second from you, man?
I second.
All right, it's been moved and properly seconded. Everybody tuned in on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch. If you vote that Katie should be the new president of the phone club, please signify by saying aye. The ayes have it. Congratulations, you are now the new president of the phone club. Katie from Ashburn.
We did it. We did it. You're going to be the next president.
How you doing, boss lady?
Thank you. Fine. Thank you. I accept that nomination. Thank you.
All right. You got drafted.
Maze Jackson.
It's the Maze Jackson Show, where every single day we ask the question, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them. Maze said, we out of here.
I'm so glad that the Lord keeps on blessing. Y'all, I must say, every day He's making a way. Ooh, keep on blessing me. Blessed in the city, blessed in the field, even when you come and go. I'm so glad that the Lord keeps on blessing me. Y'all, I must say, in spite of, He just keeps on. Yeah, keep on blessing me. Oh, keep on blessing me, blessing me, blessing me. In spite of me, He keeps on blessing me, blessing me. I don't deserve it. He keeps on blessing me, blessing me. All the time, He keeps on blessing me, blessing me. Lord, we need you. Lord, we need you. Lord, we need you. Can't make it unless you. We need you to stop it. Come on and stop it. Do it every day, every hour. Come on and do it. Do it for us now. Somebody in a hospital, somebody down, don't feel too well, but bless us now. In the name of Jesus. Oh, please keep on blessing. That's what Grandmama said. Please. Oh, please. Yeah. Oh, please. Yeah. Keep on blessing. Keep on blessing me. While I'm driving the car. While I'm sweeping the floor. While I'm cooking dinner. Taking the kids to school. Walking down the street. Walking through the grocery store. Keep on blessing me. Anywhere that I stand. Anywhere that I stand. Keep on blessing me. In the name of Jesus. Thou Son of David. Keep on blessing me. Have mercy, oh God. Please don't ever stop. Please don't ever stop. When I'm disobedient, please don't ever stop. my enemies. Oh, please. Yeah, please.
Back to the Maze Jackson Show. You are listening to the most dangerous show in the morning. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Maze Jackson. Maze Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
Church if you ain't trying to help us. Don't even try to be around and can't protect us. We see the lies now other politicians. We need money and no symbolism. It's Maze and Riis and Ruthie and Ty explaining how we all come from God, giving us tools to beat the odds. If we united, our movement gon' stop. If they ain't trying to help us, they ain't trying to do nothing. We gotta do something, we gotta stop running. It's time to confront the problem. Really, you expect you oppressed to solve them.
Wake up, Chicago. Wake up, world. This is the Maze Jackson Show. Yes, New Edition is, and Puffy is definitely bigger than Berry Gordy.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, Berry Gordy was a pioneer, but Puffy, come on, man. How many millions did Puffy sell?
You said sell or steal?
Regardless, Berry Gordy did the same thing. Matter of fact, Puffy modeled it after that.
That's why.
Berry Gordy.
That's why I think they're the same. Crooks. Crooks.
Nights like this, I wish
selling the culture.
Raindrops would fall. Selling the culture. So what we supposed to do? What we supposed to do with it? Just hold on to it, be po. Yeah, I got all this culture. You can't do nothing. Look, y'all, I got a pile of culture over here. Give me a house. Give me a culture house. I take a house paid for with my cultural access. Yes, you too can be a rapper. Oh my God, Lord help us.
I like the Temptations. Take us back to a simpler time.
What? The Temptations are not bigger than New Edition. No, not combined.
Maybe, but
not combined. Not if you take everything. You trying to tell me that if you take the star power of New Edition
maybe not
with Bobby Brown, the king of R&B. You got Mr. Mama, and then you need a man with sense. Poison. Big button to smile that girl. Come on, man. Right now, if you put Poison on and you put on Papa Was a Rolling Stone, Poison wins.
But what about My Girl? I think My Girl will win.
Can You Stand the Rain?
No. I think people like the simplicity of the Temptations.
Ooh. Yeah.
New Edition, cool. I think you right in terms of how New Edition got like more branches, like from the tree that you can like rock with if you want to.
Whoa.
But come on now.
On a perfect day, I know that I can count on you. Come on, man. Come on now. There are brothers that do that song. They'll do that song just like that. My girl. No, I'm saying. Come on, what else you got? Come on, I'm gonna beat you. I'm telling you, Poison is as big as Poison definitely is as big as Papa Was a Rolling Stone. Definitely. You can be mad about it, but Poison. Yes. Grandma be Poison. Grandma and them know Poison. Yep.
The Running Man is what made Poison pop.
What was the Running Man? Wasn't in Poison?
No, I'm saying like the dance. That's why people like Poison. Because if that
Running
come on,
Man?
people gonna do the Running Man.
What's the Running Man? You talking about MC Hammer? That was MC Hammer.
Like the Running Man type of dance. It's kind of similar to how songs nowadays got TikToks to go with them. That's what helped push Poison over the edge.
That was a trendsetter.
My girl ain't had that kind of, little social push. We got to look. Doom, 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 a simpler time, Mace.
I'm just telling you. Poison beats.
That's the problem. That's a problem with your generation. Y'all wanted to shake y'all butts. Right, Riis?
And y'all just wanted to shake it.
You see where I'm going with this, Riis?
And y'all wanted to
That's the
shake
problem.
it. And then we got y'all shaking y'all guns.
That's the problem with y'all generation. Y'all just couldn't leave good music alone.
Come on now. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall and in the back. Come on, man. Don't get me started. Anyway, Poison. I'm telling you, Poison beats. Yes, it does.
I mean, look at the lyrical content. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, Poison. Come on now.
Never trust Big Bud and Smile. That girl. That is every dude paying child support like dad.
See, that's a problem.
See, I'm just saying.
It poison the culture.
Poison.
It poison the culture.
Poison.
I'm just disappointed. Just can't believe your generation just sullied the culture.
But when you hear that doo-doo.
that my girl, right?
Doo-doo. No, that probably was Rolling Stone. You know what it is. Doo-doo.
Yeah.
You gotta wait 8 minutes
Girl,
for the song.
I must warn you. Look, as soon as that happens, people be like this. You. Come on now. Sorry.
See, a dance. Told you. It's all about the dance.
You say the Temptation has a broader audience than Bobby Brown? Come on now. No.
Probably.
They do not. And the white people that listen to white people that listen to Temptations had to sneak and listen.
No,
They was the people that was the white Temptations fans was the wiggers of the 60s.
But them malt shop jams, they used to be listening to it in the malt shop.
They couldn't tell. They couldn't play that. They be like, get that cultural music up out of here.
When I watch all the old movies in the Temptations, all I see is white people anyway.
That's because they be in a TV studio.
Well, I don't know what they be like. If you
that was Barry Gordy selling out the culture.
How they be on? Come on,
just like the white boys. That's when. Remember, if you watch the movie, they like Barry Gordy fell off because during the black power era, he was like, "Yo, be white." No, dance, put on your suit like the white guys. Listen to y'all. He couldn't. That's why they didn't even want the Temptations to be doing no black power relevant music. They want to talk about sleep around daddies, and that's what y'all talking about. There's just an updated version. Never trust a big button to smile. I'm just saying. It's an updated version. My daddy was a Rolling Stone, like Papa was a Rolling Stone. Never trust a big button to smile. It's a continuation, part 2. Papa the Rolling Stone was like, son, you should have never trusted a big button to smile. I'm just telling you.
I don't know how we got here. What's your favorite New Edition song?
I got probably Can You Stand the Rain? Probably Can You Stand the Rain. I think the one that gets me, Boys to Men, the remix. Cool It Now. Is It the End? I mean, I think they all have, you know what I'm saying? Like Mr. Telephone, like they all have like their own, like I feel like it documented sort of my youth, like my early youth. Then think about it. Then when they wanted to come back, guess where they went to? Puffy. For the 25-year reunion. Diddy.
You know what Puffy
Hit
did?
me off.
You know what Puffy did, right, Ruthie?
Home Again.
Take that. Take that.
They went platinum though.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just telling you, New Edition is bigger than the whole New Edition family is bigger than the whole Temptations combined. The balls are, if you put the ball like David Ruffin and Dennis Edwards and the iterations of it. Compared to the iterations of Ralph Tresvant, I mean, you think about it, they patterned themselves, except for
But I think people actually probably know more names of the Temptations than they would know New Edition. Really, people. When you think of New Edition, really they only think of Bobby Brown.
What you say?
When you think of New Edition, like I really just think of Bobby Brown and then the rest of them. I'm just being honest.
You don't think of BBD?
I mean, yeah, but they like a off, like they.
You're crazy. Cool. BBD was the biggest group in the world at one point.
Yeah, but they still come from
and the largest R&B selling act. Like they went in order. It started with Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown was the largest selling act, hip hop R&B. Then it went to when BBD sprung off after New Edition broke off. Wait, I
agree, Riis.
Stop it, hater. Go to the live line. It's the Maze Jackson Show. Who is bigger? Or let me not say bigger. Has New Edition reached the Temptations level? Like what? They got to get on Channel 11. Once we see their concert on Channel 11, then we know. See the Temptations, they giving their stuff away. Now you go to a Temptations concert, it be really six dudes and 5 dudes and somebody singing Temptation songs because the Temptations review. It ain't the same dude they say that Papa was. Anyway, call it.
Cold it is, though.
It's the Maze Jackson Show. Has New Edition reached the same status as the Temptations? Caller?
Hello, yes, I'm here.
Hey, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, I'm Kiara Williams. I'm calling from Chicago. I'm sitting downtown.
Okay, talk to me. What you think? Who bigger?
Personally, I'm kind of young, so I would say New Edition. But that's right. Because that's what I'm more familiar with.
That's right. The Temptations. But you only know the Temptations because you was at your grandma's house, right?
That's probably about it. Maybe my mama a little bit here and there.
Right. See that? Now, tell me what made you decide you wanted to call today? Because you sound like a first-time caller.
I am. Somebody referred me to the show, and they told me to listen in and told me to call in and talk about downhill styling for the election.
Say what did you say? You're calling about what now?
I'm down here filing for the election. I'm running for commissioner, so we're sitting in line waiting to file our petition.
All right, so tell us your name, where you run, what position you running for Cook County Commissioner, what are you running for, and tell us your name, and man, tell us something about yourself and tell us about your candidacy.
Okay, absolutely. My name's Kiara Williams. I'm running for Cook County Commissioner of the 5th District, so I'm running for Miss Deborah Sims' seat because she's stepping down. And a little bit about me, I am from Chicago area. I grew up in the suburbs. I went to the University of Illinois. I'm in law school right now. So
ILL.
I,
There it is.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, so I am in my second year of law school at Thurgood Marshall. And I was on the school board back when I was in college, but this is my second time running for an elected position, but a bigger position this time around. I'm excited.
Okay.
One of my primary focuses is healthcare equity.
Okay, that's good to be on Cook County because they do so much with the county hospital. Now, let me ask a question: is it a lot of people down there? Is it kind of crazy, or is it low key?
It's actually low key. I think people are just now kind of coming in. We've been here since 4 a.m. and it was about a couple people in front of us.
And so you trying to be in the first. So how many people are in front of you? What number in line are you?
I am number 3.
Oh, look at you. Go ahead with your bad self. We're going to be looking for you on the news. So you make sure you get in the news camera when they come. Has the news been out there yet?
They are standing over there by the wall, but they haven't actually got to, doing any interviews or anything. I'm going to have to go fix my hair first. They didn't tell me that the news is going to
Right.